Shiba Inu once again is in the headline. Now we're seeing a huge amount of SHIB being moved, as well as a bullish and bearish outlook for SHIB. It's kind of taken a backseat to many of the big meme coins such as Pepe, Dog with Hat, and even some of the lesser known ones that have been exploding on Solana and AVAX. But there is a lot coming for Shiba Inu, and you might not want to write it off just yet. Let's take a look at exactly what's going on in this video. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So taking a quick look at the overall meme coin market capitalization, we actually dropped below 50 billion, which is the first time we've been here for quite some time, driven ultimately by the fall of Bitcoin down below 58,000. But you see there, Shiba Inu is the second biggest, the number 11 cryptocurrency, around 22.17, up about 2% on the day, still knocking in a good $900 million worth of volume and at $13 billion market caps, showing some real strength in the market. But what's everybody been talking about? There's been a lot of noise right now in terms of big whales exiting their positions, to the point where people even talking about Shiba Inu being a scam. Now, I don't ultimately get into that place, but it is interesting to understand what is happening. We see there's trillions of SHIB on the move by mysterious whales as Shiba Inu ecosystem looks ripe to explode. Now, for those of you who've been watching my channel for a while, we've talked about Shibarium on many different videos, and equally what sits behind the Shiba Inu ecosystem. The fact they're bringing it all onto that Ethereum layer 2 and moving forward into a layer 3 option could really ignite Shiba Inu's ecosystem, and what comes with that is burns of the token. Now, probably the most disappointing part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem is the fact we don't see enough burns, but whales are absolutely accumulating and selling at the same time. It's a very interesting dynamic that we have. Some people either believe SHIB is going to the moon, and some people actually believe it's not. We can see here, look, whale activity, often a key indicator of market sentiment and potential price movement. So a staggering 268% increase in the case of Shiba Inu, typically involving transactions worth more than $100,000, surged to $98.12 million within 24 hours. Very interesting indeed. And more than that, let's take a look at some real world assets that's very interesting with today's sponsor. Are you looking to invest in real world assets? Then look no further than ARKFI. AllianceBlock, a leading infrastructure provider for decentralized tokenized markets, has launched ARKFI on the Avalanche ecosystem in a move that promises to redefine the landscape of high-value asset investments. This real-world asset investment platform, backed by the art investment company Artbanks, aims to democratize access to exclusive art, luxury cars, and collectibles. As seen on Yahoo Finance, Binance, and CoinMarketCap, they offer a fantastic option to get into real-world tokenized assets. With limit performance opportunities, investments are backed by a guarantor. You can own real-world assets at an incredibly favorable price. With a simple mechanic in which anyone can use that protects both investors and collectors at the same time by simply requesting 50% of a market value, offering the assets, acquiring the assets, claim your liquidity, execute a BB option, investment amount plus 4% ROI, and everything that goes into it, ensuring that both sell assets and purchase assets are protected. With more and more opportunities to you invest or purchase some of the latest artwork, cars, collectibles, and many others, ARKFI offers you a gateway into tokenized real-world assets. With an extensive portfolio of educational content so that you know exactly how to best use ARKFI and ensure that you know when buying real-world assets exactly what you need to do. Backed by a team that truly know what they're doing, there is gossip of a tier 1 potential launchpad and exchanges, and in the first case of platform usage has already been completed. Extremely quickly closed pre-sale, and more importantly, product market fit and products itself will all be available on the ARKFI website. If this is something you're interested in, and again, you want to get into real world tokenized assets, do check out all the links in the description and take a look for yourself. Now let's get back to the video. So don't forget all the links in the description if you are interested in checking that out. But furthermore, what we talked about before was obviously the price predictions and where do we think Shiba Inu is truly going to go? Well, interestingly, there is a bullish and a bearish outlook for SHIB. The bullish SHIB signal potentially at the 723 range, and the bearish could even dip to a 21 range with some major selling. Now, there's a couple of key things to think about. Are we going to see a massive rally in something like Pepe, Dog with Heart? Is Shiba Inu finally done and going to take a back seat? Or are we absolutely in a world where the bearish sentiment is going to be outperformed by the bullish sentiment? Now, a lot of people do believe we're in a nice bull flag formation and ultimately expecting a significant breakout. It is all going to be, though, down to what the market does. If you take a look at the price action that we have at the minute, you can see exactly how this flag is playing out and ultimately where we are starting to sit. What I think will be very interesting is where we actually finally get the break and then potentially move to the upside. Our MACD is looking a little bit bearish, as are some of our key metrics on those moving averages. But with everything coming, with all the ecosystem sat behind it, the layer 3 and even the meme coin and utility tokens being built on Shibarium, it's hard to feel that there would be a bearish sentiment. Increasing burns and many others will really drive the Shiba Inu price through this 2024 bull market. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I actually do hold some SHIB. I've held SHIB for a long time, and I absolutely think we're in for a move. I actually think the meme coin space is in for another big rally. Only yesterday, while Bitcoin was dumping, we actually saw some strength in a number of those meme coin players. So for me, SHIB is definitely not one to write off, but I'm interested to know your thoughts. Drop it down below in the comments, and ultimately, don't forget, hit the like and subscribe button for all the latest and greatest in cryptocurrency, and I will see you guys all in the next video.